Hello and welcome to my 24-hour spooky readathon. So I am currently recording this as I am doing Vampathon. So I plan to upload this one on Halloween because I just thought like this would be something like really fun and chill that people can watch. Every year I'm always like, what's a really fun video that people can watch on Halloween? So people who like want to watch something in the daytime, like while they get ready for Halloween, or something like if you don't celebrate Halloween but you still want to watch videos, because I don't know how many people upload. I'm always thinking, and this year I was finding like, why don't you do a 24-hour readathon? It's super easy. People really don't have to pay too much attention to it. It'll just be fun. So yeah, I'm doing a 24-hour readathon. I do have like, I have a bunch of books I want to read, but I have 3 main books that I want to read, so I'm not gonna like stress myself out too much on reading the other books. So the main 3 books I do want to read are these 3. So I want to read the Atlas 6, which I did already start earlier this month. I think I got to like part 3, but I saw how long part 3 was and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put this down for a minute. Long chapters really just take me out the game, right? So then I have My Best Friend's Exorcism, because Grady Hendrix is one of my favorite authors and I pretty much almost read all of his books. After this one, I'll just have to read I Sold My Soul, whatever it was. I Sold My Soul, I think it is. I'll just have to read that. Read Horror Store, I read Final Girl Support Group, and I read my favorite one, the vampire book that's so long. I really love Grady Hendrix titles. He released the title for his next book and it's going to be called How to Sell a Haunted House, and I really just love like his titles. He has like really fun, like goofy titles. They're not like straightforward or anything like that. Like, it's just very fun. So I want to read My Best Friend's Exorcism because I've had this for a while. Everyone has the VCR copy, but I like this copy because it looks like a yearbook. I also think his books just look really cool. Like, he has the coolest looking books ever. But yeah, I bought this copy because it looks like a yearbook and I just think that is so cool. Like, yeah, I've had this book for a while. It's like damaged, but this does not look good, y'all. Like, what the hell? And then also I got If We Were Villains. So I got some dark academia books and like a complete horror book. So I'm just so excited to jump into these books. And then I'm also reading a dark romance book. It's a stalker romance, so it's like super dark. So I'm reading that one. Yeah, that is this first update. I really hope that you guys like this vlog, and I'm just so excited to read these books. So I just finished my dark romance book. It's called Hunting Adeline, and I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. Did I say it's a stalker romance about this girl who inherits a house, and the guy, she's an author, and this guy sees her, and instead of being like, hey, let me go give her my number, he says, hey, I'm gonna stalk her. And like, he just so happens to like unalive people for doing bad things to like children and women. And he also like, there's also like this mystery that follows like her great grandma passed a few years, like, you know, her great grandma passed and she finds her diary and finds out she has a stalker. So it's like a mystery of like, oh, who killed her? Was it the stalker? Was it her husband? Because she like falls in love with the stalker. And then there's also like the aspect of she lives in a manor, so there's also like ghosts throughout the house and stuff like that. Like, there's this one scene where the stalker's like watching her and the ghost is watching him watching her. And so I gave it 4 stars. I did kind of get bored with the romance at a certain point, and I was more intrigued with like the mystery of her great grandma, but I knew it was going to end on a cliffhanger, and it also ended on a cliffhanger. It also was like 600 pages, and I feel like there's no need for a romance to be 600 pages. I'm sorry. Like, in its duology, no. So I did give it 4 stars. I did like it. So now I'm finally going to be reading the Atlas 6. I'm actually about to do some reading sprints with Christina, and I think Mika might join. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm doing some reading sprints, so hopefully I'll vlog that. And yeah, I'll see you guys once I finish the Atlas 6.
So easily, who would ever thought that we would finally come to be? I guess they just don't know how much you mean to me. Who would ever think that they would have so much to say? We'll go on anyway. It's alright, it's okay. Take whatever comes our way. Together we will stay. I got 3 words to say now. can't they let us live just like the rest and keep us out of all this crazy madness? And when they talk, I think it's just a shame that all they do is sit and think my name, when all that I do is mainly sit and think about my baby and me. And baby, they can't believe that you and me are together. That's why they should have never said never. Yeah, there were times when we thought that you and me could never be together. That's why we.
Okay, I'm starting this vlog off to say, Miss Dash Dash, if you're watching this, you were right. Okay, if you don't join my live streams, you're probably confused. You're probably like, who is Miss Dash Dash? Join my live streams and you will not be confused. Anyways, so a little bit of context. So Miss Dash Dash is someone who joins my live stream a lot. Her name is literally Dash Dash, like we nicknamed her Miss Dash Dash. She has a name. I know her name. I don't know if she's comfortable with me saying her name on the internet because she doesn't have it on the internet, so I'm not going to invade her privacy like that. But so in the live stream, I was talking about how I was reading the Atlas 6 and she said it was bad. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I still don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's great. So I just finished the Atlas 6 and I gave it 3.5 stars. That was me being generous. I do want to continue on with this series, probably because I like the cover. I pre-ordered it. I can always cancel it, but I like the pre-order cover. And I do like the characters and I see potential. I mostly want to continue on with the series because I see potential in the story, and I think me reading it knowing that it's going to be a trilogy kind of makes me like it and want to go on a bit more. I think if I had read this book thinking it was a standalone, I would have gave this book like 2 stars. I'm not gonna lie. But knowing that it has potential to be better, I am going to continue on. So now on to how I feel about the book. So the Atlas 6 is basically about these 6 people who are recruited. It's a magical dark academia book, and these 6 people are recruited to work, to like be in this thing for Atlas, this guy named Atlas. And this thing basically, it's even freaking hard to explain. And it's like, I read, like, one thing about this book is some things are like very extremely confusing, and even if you think about the plot, like it's kind of hard to explain. Like, okay, so they are recruited to, they're trying to be recruited into this thing called the society. Very, like, I guess magical beings. It was never really explained what the society is, but whatever. And so they are recruited knowing that one of them has to die. Why is it called the Atlas 6 when there's going to be 5 of them? I don't know. I guess because it is 6 of them, whatever. And so yeah, so the book follows 6 characters. I kind of did like the characters. I like Nico, and I guess I like Nico. I like Parisha, I think her name is, and I liked Libby. Libby actually ended up being one of my favorite characters, I realized. And so is Nico, and I like them together. And I really like Parisha. Anyways, so that's also a reason why I'm continuing, but it's a very character-driven story. I am not a character-driven person. This book has no plot. I think if you're going to be writing a fantasy book, it needs to have a plot. Like, this is not a contemporary. This is not just a book that you can just... I just think that fantasy books, especially ones that have magic systems, not having a plot is very boring. Also, the magic system was very confusing and didn't really have any like set rules, and I just don't think that the magic system was well developed either. And so I'm really sitting through like 600 pages of no plot, and at one point the book did kind of get good. It was like this scene where they like, these people are like invading the building, that library that like people aren't supposed to be able to get in, so they have to like protect themselves because they have like military guns and stuff, and they have to like work together, and they don't really know each other, and they don't really know how each other's powers work together. And I thought that that was really interesting, but like after that literally nothing happens. It's literally just them having conversations for like 300 pages, and like them being like really pretentious for like 300 pages. And I also don't really like the author's writing. I think that the author kind of tries too hard to be adult, and it's like, I don't, it seems like she's never read an adult book in her life, because it seems like she's like trying too hard to be adult, and I was not vibing with that. And it was just like so many things in this book was like confusing, and I know I'm not dumb, so it's confusing because she didn't write it well. And it's just like, I could see the potential. Like, I like the characters and I do want to continue on, But this book is just not, like, I don't get why it's hyped. Like, I guess people are really character people, and I'm really starting to see that. Like, I really have to watch out for the books that y'all recommending, because I just don't, this is not me being like trying to be like pretentious or whatever. I genuinely don't understand how people can sit here and read a 300+ page book about characters interacting and be like, I really love these characters together, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Because it's like, nothing happened in the book. Why are you giving it, I mean, this is just me not understanding. This isn't me, like, you know, ranting or anything like that. Like, if you like character driven books, please explain it to me, because I don't understand. Like, okay, I liked Nico, I liked Libby. Do I like it enough to give it 5 stars? No, nothing happened in the book. Why would I give this book that nothing happened in 5 stars? Just because I like a character. That's just not gonna, but not everyone has the same rating system as me, so I do understand. It's just like, I wanted to like this book so much, and it just was not, it was not good. It was not as good as everyone was hyping it up to be. And it's just like so crazy, because so many people are like, oh my gosh, this book is so good. What was good about it? What was good about it? Let me know right now. And you better not say the characters. Oh, what? You can't say anything, because it wasn't anything good about it besides the characters. Doesn't have good magicism. Doesn't have a plot. The ending was very, I did like the ending. Like, I liked kind of like, I want to say around like 350 pages. I liked that. But the actual, like, the ending, I was just like, I don't get it. And then, like, I feel like the author was trying to convince me that these people were like friends. Well, I guess she wasn't trying to convince me that these people were friends and really cared for each other, but like, it's just, I'm just so sad. Like, I pretty much like every Dark Academia book I read. But it's like, just because I love Dark Academia doesn't mean I have to like every Dark Academia book in the genre. I've only disliked 2 Dark Academia books so far. So, just because I don't like 2 doesn't mean that, like, I'm not like a fan of the genre. I'm filming this from my bed because I am just too lazy to get up. But basically, I have decided to extend my 24-hour readathon. I usually don't do this, and I have nothing against people who do this. Other people doing this actually encourage me to, because I slept for 10 hours. I could read 2 books in that time, maybe 3. So I'm not gonna extend it 10 hours, because I don't care that much, but I at least wanted to read 1 more book. So I'm gonna just extend it until 12 p.m. tonight, so I can at least read My Best Friend's Exorcism while I'm at work. So yeah, that's the plan, to read My Best Friend's Exorcism and then maybe read a little bit if We Were Villains. I don't know, I've been laying in bed. I'm just so tired, and I don't know why. Like, I had 3 days off of work. I went to bed at 4 a.m., which is decent for me. I actually did wake up at 10. I literally woke up and said, ugh, not for me, not feeling it. And then I went back to sleep. So there's that. So yeah, I'll be extending my time, especially because I need a good book. I'm really hoping that My Best Friend's Exorcism is like 4 or 5 stars, because I have not had a non-romance book that I have given 4 or 5 stars to yet. So besties. So I'm reading my best friend's exorcism, and I don't know where I am, but I'm thinking of giving it 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I haven't made it to the end yet though. I texted my sister and I asked her, I was like, what did you rate this? Because I just wanted to see like what she thought about it, and she gave it 3.5 stars. So very interesting. But I think when I finish this, I'm gonna rank the Grady Hendrix books that I've read so far. I only have one more book to read left, and As We Sold Our Souls. I might even read Paperbacks from Hell. It's not even a book you can read, but I'm just so dedicated to Grady Hendrix that I will read a book full of pictures for him. Yeah, so the audiobook was a great experience, and I think that might be why I like this so much. But yeah, it's fun so far. Like, some things are kind of making me a bit uncomfortable, like they have this thing at school called Slave Day, where you have a slave and that person has to do whatever they say, but they do get like proceeds, and that goes for the proceeds go to like something. This is Gretchen's yearbook. That's interesting. Before I read this, I didn't know who like the main character was or whatever, but these are all dedicated to Gretchen. These aren't on here, like Glee or Margaret, so that's very interesting. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna look through that when I get done with the book, just in case. I love this copy. Like, I might get the VHS looking copy, but is that copy as cool as mine? And if I look like I'm about to cry, it's because the ending of my best friend's exorcism has me about to cry. I really like the book. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I really love in stories when like there's a moment that happens in the book that like comes back around in the end. And like, I think that Grady Hendrix, he's one of my favorite, well, I haven't really read many horror authors, but he's one of my favorite that I've read so far, because I really like how he intertwines like really good topics. Like in this book, he intertwines like friendship and all that stuff. And then in my favorite book, the book club's guide to slaying vampires, the Southern Book Club Guide to Slaying Vampires, it is just about like housewives and feminism and all that stuff. And I really just like the way that Grady Hendrix goes about writing books, because it's never just about the horror, you know. And so I really love this book. And yeah, that's it for this 24-hour readathon. I hope that you guys liked it. And this one's like the most messy one I've done. Like, I don't think it's bad, I just think that like it just is like not the normal one I've done. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which, if I planned this right, my Vampathon vlog should be going up the day after this. So you're getting like 2 vlogs from me in like 1 week. Like, lucky you. But yeah, bye.